in one of the world's most successful farm machinery companies, Versatile. Now his grandson has put together a book filled with memorabilia that celebrates the company and his grandfather's achievements. Jarrod Pakosh joins us in Winnipeg. Hello, Jarrod.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. Well, your book, it is full of photos and documents about the rise of this company. Can you tell me why you decided to write such a detailed account of your grandfather's company?
Well, really I wanted to focus on a story of a simple man who had a dream of making farming easier for farmers around the world and in Canada. And it's a great story of just a simple farm boy from the prairies making a large success, and I think it's a good story to be told.
Tell us a little bit about your grandfather. What was he like?
Well, he enjoyed equipment from the very beginning. He used to dismantle his father's equipment on the farm, and just to see how it worked and to put it back together, and much to the dismay of his father. So he enjoyed equipment very early, and that was his passion. He left the farm, and he told his father that one day he'll bring him back a tractor. So he went to engineering school, started working at Massey Harris in Toronto, and from there started his own equipment and started his own ideas.
Now here he's always jotting down stuff. Did he actually have a drafting table in his bedroom?
Yes, he had a drafting room in his bedroom, and many nights he didn't sleep. He had thoughts of equipment and designs in his head. He would get up in the middle of the night and just start jotting down ideas. Many times in the factory, in Versatile plant here in Winnipeg, in his three-piece suit, he would take a piece of chalk and go out into the factory floor and draw a piece of equipment that was on his mind right on the factory floor to get everyone's feedback. So his mind was always turning and thinking of things and thinking of innovative products and equipment.
So what do you think it was that drove him to create such a successful company?
Well, the primary thing is he always wanted to make equipment that was more affordable for the average farmer, so that they would be able to benefit from that equipment. At the time in 1966, so when the first Versatile four-wheel drive came out, the competition was quite a bit more expensive. The John Deere four-wheel drive was $28,000, and Versatile's first four-wheel drive was $9,000. So certainly it opened up a new area for the farmer, and they were able to really benefit from that and help their work in that field.
Now, when he was farming it early in life, would he have done a lot of the work manually or with horses, that type of thing?
Yeah, my family moved here in 1907, and they worked the homestead, and he helped along. So it was more manual labor. It was a lot later that they started getting some equipment to help. So a lot of hard work, and certainly he learned a lot of life lessons from his experiences on the farm before he left.
So he went from these sort of humble farm beginnings to this high-tech equipment that he was developing. So do you think it kind of reflects the changes that he was experiencing with rural life?
Yeah, it was his desire to make everything easier, and that was his way that he really could focus in, and he was so mechanically inclined at every aspect of farming. He had ideas, and he knew that things could be done to make it easier and very simple for farmers to fix the equipment, and that was his passion and love, and that's what he was able to do.
Peter Enterprises bought Versatile in 2000. There was a lengthy labor dispute that went with this. It ended in labor practice charges. So how do you think your grandfather would have felt about that kind of situation?
He was less part of the business area. He enjoyed staying in the back room and tinkering with equipment and ideas. So there was other areas, other ones in the company that cared more for those things. So yeah, I don't really know what he would have thought of that.
Now, going through this and documenting your grandfather's life and his success, was there anything that you came across that kind of surprised you about him that maybe you didn't know before?
I always knew that the equipment was secondary to him, that he loved family, obviously, he loved all of us. His main goal was really to provide for his family. He was a very religious man, and he enjoyed that aspect of his life. So I was really impressed overall by the balance that he had in his life. Even though he built this huge company, he was incredibly balanced and had much love and very much love for his God. So he enjoyed those things.
And probably would have been very proud of you taking the time to do this book as sort of a memory of his life.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Well, Jarrod, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us today.
Okay, thank you.